Welcome to This Week in Astrology. This is episode number 595 for December 1 through 15, 2021. A Sagittarius solar eclipse and Neptune turning direct highlight the first half of December. This busy half month also features a spread the word T-square, as well as Mars, Juno, and Mercury, fired up by multiple aspects squeezed into tiny time frames. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm your host, Benjamin Bernstein, broadcasting from thisweekinastrology.com. I record these forecasts as an audio podcast and a video, so take your pick. The video version includes detailed chart graphics, which you can also see in my written forecasts at astroshaman.com. This Week in Astrology is honored to be one of the internet's top 10 astrology podcasts. Check out our website, thisweekinastrology.com, where you can hear the show and subscribe to podcast updates. If you haven't already, be sure to click the link in the show notes for 2 chances to win a free Astrology Plus session with me each month. What's old as we come into December, we've got a waning moon and retrograde planets Neptune through December 1st, Chiron through December 19th, and Uranus through January 18th. Let's get into our individual days. On Wednesday, December 1st, do you have valuable information that could help others? A T-square starting today says it could be time to broadcast it. This hard aspect pattern covers the first half of December, peaking on December 12th and ending on the 16th. It includes Mars, Ceres, Jupiter, and the lunar nodes. Most of this T-square's points specifically support communication. The lunar nodes are in the axis of communication, with the south node in Sagittarius and the north node in Gemini. Ceres is in Gemini, the sign of learning and sharing information, and Jupiter is the archetype of the professor, guru, or wisdom giver. Digging a level deeper, Scorpionic Mars urges you to tell the honest truth, warts and all, no matter how taboo or shocking it may be. It's appropriate if your message relates to shadow work, since both Scorpio and Ceres relate to wounds and traumas. Finally, this T-square's focal point, Jupiter, is in Aquarius. This invites you to share information about something on the cutting edge and which might support a helpful breakthrough or paradigm shift. Also, on Wednesday, December 1st, Neptune turns direct at 8:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's at 20 degrees Pisces and 24 minutes. He turned retrograde over 5 months ago on June 25th, around 23 Pisces. Now is a good time to start taking action on Neptunian matters you've been contemplating during its retrograde. What are those Neptunian matters? First, are you as spiritually awake as you want to be? If not, check out the Embodied Awakening Invocation in my free invocation masterclass. It's fast, simple, and effective. To get there, look at the link in the show notes or go to astroshaman.com. The last word on the menu bar is invocations. Click that or tap it. You'll get right in and learn what you need to learn to do that awesome free masterclass on your own time. Also, back to this forecast. Are you receiving plenty of divine inspiration? Are you operating in flow state most of the time? Are you interpreting your dreams, practicing conscious dreaming, or doing inner journey work? Neptune also has a challenging side. Are you having issues with substance abuse or excessive escapism? Are you drifting aimlessly or martyring yourself in a relationship? Planets are most potent when they change directions, especially outer planets like Neptune. Check your natal chart for sensitive points between 17 and 24 degrees in the mutable signs. Those are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Whatever these points mean, Neptune will influence them with special potency as he turns direct. You'll receive inspiration and smoothly flowing energy in areas that get a thumbs up from your higher self. If you're apathetic about something or it feels stagnant, it's time to adjust or release. On Saturday, December 4th, the second and final event of this fall eclipse season, a solar eclipse, lines up today at 2:43 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. That's at 12 degrees, 22 minutes Sagittarius. A solar eclipse is a supercharged new moon whose effects last at least 6 months. Any Sagittarius new moon has a broad range of life-affirming expressions. As I said in my November 21st forecast for the sun entering Sagittarius, you can dive more deeply into higher education, formal or self-guided, as a student. You can also bless others as a professor, philosopher, guru, or other wisdom giver. Sagittarius rules foreign travel. This could mean a physical excursion, but with today's technologies, other countries and cultures can easily come to you. Anything foreign to you, even from within your own country or culture, could fall within this idea. Do you crave a deeper understanding of life? Sagittarius rules religion, philosophy, and life's meaning. Are you living life as a quest or adventure? Sagittarius would love it if you did. And are you experiencing enough celebration, euphoria, and enthusiasm? These are Sagittarius' most joyful expressions. Aspects. This solar eclipse is 11 degrees from the lunar nodes, a significant distance, so its power does not derive from nodal proximity. But its aspects create a rich tapestry of positive possibilities. The sun and moon are conjunct Mercury, putting even more emphasis on learning and communication. The luminaries are also conjunct Vesta. If there's some higher purpose you feel inspired to start supporting or pour fresh energy into. This eclipse's tightest aspect, less than 1 degree from exact, is a Uranus quincunx. What adjustments would help sharpen your focus on being your authentic human self and expressing it to the world? Are you trusting and following your intuitive hits? And are you serving others with your special talents that you most love to use? The next tightest aspect is a Pallas Athena square. Are you being appropriately assertive to get your needs and desires met? Pallas can duke it out if necessary, but she'd rather help you succeed through strategy, diplomacy, and negotiation. Finally, the solar eclipse makes 2 soft aspects. A Chiron trine can make healing easier, as well as mentoring and the sharing of other meaningful information. And a Saturn sextile can help you stay the course with whatever actions you choose from all these wonderful possibilities. Next, we're going to look at December 6th through 9. That's a Monday through Thursday. Mars strides into prominence as it makes 3 slower planet aspects in those 4 days. A Mars-Pluto sextile, that's Mars 25 Scorpio, Pluto 25 Capricorn. That's on December 6th. Then on the 8th, we have a Mars-Jupiter square, Mars 26 Scorpio, Jupiter 26 Aquarius, and then a Mars-Saturn quintile on the 9th. That's Mars 28 Scorpio, and Saturn is at 10 Aquarius. Mars particularly enjoys being a leader, pioneer, warrior, or sexual being. Be careful to steer clear of Mars' dark side, anger, violence, and reckless impulsiveness. With Mars in Scorpio and sextile Pluto, the 8th astrological archetype is potently energized. Its meanings include wealth, power, occult practices, shadow work, and profound transformation. Sacred sex is one of the most enjoyable expressions of the 8th archetype. That's where you don't just settle for physical pleasure, but enjoy the enhanced ecstasy of soul blending with your lover. You can energize just about anything with these Mars aspects. The Pluto sextile can deliver power and passion harmoniously and energetically. The Jupiter square can pump you up to be expansive and joyful. Just don't overdo it. And the Saturn quintile combines productivity and inspiration. Finally, consider the placement of Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. This Aquarian energy can send you intuitive hits and help you express your authentic self. Plus, it can inspire you to serve others with your special talents that you most love to use. On Wednesday, December 8th, Juno, asteroid goddess of committed partnership, today makes 2 aspects with strikingly different effects. A Neptune-Juno quintile, Neptune 20 Pisces, Juno 8 Capricorn, and a Chiron-Juno square, that's Chiron 8 Aries and Juno at 8 Capricorn. The Neptune quintile can help create magical merging with your beloved. It's a wonderful opportunity to experience deeper soul connection. Establish this transpersonal bond the best you can, because the Chiron square could stir up shadow work. Even the best matched couples might find their significant other triggering unhealed emotional trauma from the past. Fortunately, Chiron does double duty. If you work with him skillfully, he can help heal any wounds that he triggers. That's why he stirs them up in the first place. The Neptune quintile will be fully engaged while Chiron does his work. The quintile will make it easier for you to stand strong in your divine presence while you work with your psychological wounds. It can also provide intuitive inspiration. helping you do this important healing work with maximum ease and efficiency. For help with this, the free Invocation Masterclass I mentioned earlier teaches quick and simple techniques for self-healing, as well as the self-awakening I mentioned earlier. These invocations have helped thousands accelerate their healing and awakening. I'm betting they can help you too. Once again, check the link in the show notes or go to astroshaman.com and tap Invocations on the menu bar. On Friday and Saturday, December 10th and 11th, get ready to do some serious learning and communicating. Mercury, the planet that governs these matters, makes 5 aspects in 2 days. The fact that 4 of these aspects connect with slower planets make the teach-learn juju even stronger. Granted, all but one of these is a minor aspect, but when a minor aspect connects a personal planet like Mercury to a slower planet, the effect can be even stronger than a major aspect between personal planets. It's time to engage your brain. Here's what the Winged Messenger is up to. On the 10th, Mercury is semi-square Saturn, Mercury is semi-sextile Venus, and Mercury is semi-sextile Pluto. On the 11th, Mercury sesquares Uranus and sextiles Jupiter. That's a lot of Mercury. Looking only at Saturday, December 11th, a Chiron-Juno square that was exact on December 8th might have stirred up some relationship challenge. Now we have another aspect that could have the same effect, a Venus-Pluto conjunction at 25 Capricorn. I refer you back to my December 8th forecast. A few minutes ago I gave you that, for tips on how to work with relationship challenge. The global bestseller Nonviolent Communication by Marshall Rosenberg is another great resource. Fortunately, the magical quintile I mentioned on the 8th is still very much available to help you. This Venus-Pluto conjunction also contains other potentials. With both planets in Capricorn, creativity can be powerfully energized and grounded into tangible expression. Capricorn is the sign of business, Venus rules money, and Pluto rules wealth. So there are obvious financial upsides as well. Be sure to exercise due diligence, since Pluto rules famine as well as feasting. On Sunday, December 12th, the T-square that started on December 1st, which includes Mars, Ceres, Jupiter, and the lunar nodes, peaks today on the 12th and ends on the 16th. On Wednesday, December 15th, Juno, already stimulated by Neptune and Chiron on the 8th, trines Uranus on the 15th. This aspect supports breakthroughs that can make your committed partnerships more flowing and harmonious. So many couples endlessly repeat the same relationship patterns, even when this does not get either partner what they want. Stay tuned for Uranus's calling card, sudden flashes of gut feeling insight. Giving them a try might just take your committed partnership to the next level. Announcements. Everyone is welcome to participate in many Awakening Plus Zoom calls for free. These events support your individual healing and awakening, as well as global spiritual awakening. Some events are for Awakening Plus members only, but we'd love to have you join our supportive online community. Dip your toe in the water with our 30 days for $1 risk-free trial membership. Here's info on our events for the first half of December. They're all at 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. On Wednesday, December 1st, a free public event, Divinely Directed. Each of these calls is unique, but a typical call features a subtle field being held. Within this sacred space, each person receives the specific awakening, healing, or spiritual experience that serves their highest good. In addition to these customized individual experiences, the group often blends together as a single divine being. Words like bliss and euphoria simply are not adequate to describe some of the ecstatic spiritual experiences we share in the inner worlds. Then, on Wednesday, December 8th, members only, group immunity boosting, healing, and awakening. Enhanced immunity is good to have, especially with the coronavirus still around. So we call it in from our divine allies, along with embodied awakening and personal healing. Then on Thursday, December 9th, members only, community support call. Community can be crucially important on the spiritual path. Awakening Plus members experience the joy of creating and deepening connection with each other. We support each other in large and small groups from the comfort of our homes. Then on Wednesday, December 15th, members only, individual healings that also bless the senders. You can support the individual healing of the people on this call and maybe even get one of your own. The magic of this process is in the combined intentions of everyone who participates. Don't be surprised if you receive bounce back healing as you hold space for someone else. Then every Monday, open to everyone for free, New Earth Support Team. In this popular weekly event, we first create our sacred container and invoke embodied awakening. Then we let our divine allies know we've come to serve the great global awakening. They take it from there. Our spiritual service is routinely rewarded with personal healing, spiritual upgrades, and profound bliss. Awakening Plus features at least 10 live streaming events each month. Many live events are open to everyone for free, while some events are for Awakening Plus members only. Again, we'd love to have you join our supportive online community. Members receive these exclusive benefits. About half of our 10 Zoom calls each month are members only. Members get an archive of over 375 life-transforming events, each recorded event as powerful as the live event it was taken from. To help you sort through all that, there's a best of events guide. There's a 16-part invocation masterclass course, a self-guided internal family systems therapy course, monthly community connection call, monthly Ask Me Anything call. You can hook up with an accountability partner. There's a forum where we can hang out. A lot of great stuff. You can learn more or start your 30 days for $1 risk-free trial membership at awakeningplus.com. It's the first show of the month, so we have a free session winner. This time it's Andra, A-N-D-R-A, the only one who has put her name in. So if you're Andra, pop me an email at benjamin@astroshaman.com and we'll get you set up with your free session. Congratulations, Andra. And to everybody, thanks for being here. Once again, I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com. I can serve you with astrology readings, shamanic healing and internal family systems therapy inspired work, and one-of-a-kind life coaching. All my one-on-one services are equally effective in person or long distance. I also offer an unbeatable price on SolarFire, the #1 astrology software for Windows. And as I mentioned, I run the Awakening Plus online membership for spiritual support. You can learn about all this and more at astroshaman.com. And to see the show notes, go to astroshaman.com/595. Please reach out if you have any questions. My email is benjamin@astroshaman.com, and my number for voice and text, 828-338-9852. I'd love to connect with you. We are wrapping up. Please leave me a 5-star rating, review, or comment wherever you're getting this episode, so others who also love astrology and spirituality can find it. Thanks again for spending this time with me. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.